Number 15. Dana Delaney. Dana Delaney rose to fame after starring in the famous comedy Desperate Housewives for many seasons. I believe I've said before on the channel that this is one of my absolute favorite shows. However, once the program concluded, she opted to try Botox, which unfortunately put an end to her career. Her doctor had apparently advised her to try it since he had such positive outcomes with his other customers. Thankfully, she was able to return to work eventually, although it took her some time to rebuild her confidence in front of the camera. Number 14. Reid Ewing. Reid Ewing, a contemporary family actor, suffered from body dysmorphia and has various cosmetic operations, which he later regretted. He said that after the edema from the procedures had subsided, the outcomes were not what he had anticipated. It's too bad he stopped working while he was healing from surgery and adjusting to his new appearance. Number 13. Ashlee Simpson. Ashlee Simpson's career has taken a turn for the worse for a variety of reasons, one of which is due to cosmetic operations. On the front of Marie Claire in 2006, Simpson advocated self-acceptance of one's appearance. A fairly rare statement at the time, but apparently Ashlee was discovered being hypocritical and had a nose operation when the matter came out. It's worth noting that if she hadn't preached self-acceptance earlier, no one would have given a damn about her nose operation. People were angry when they heard about the nose operation, and the magazine received hundreds of messages from readers accusing Simpson of not doing what she preached. Number 12. Nikki Cox. Cox was considered to be one of the most attractive women in Hollywood throughout the 1990s. Around that time, she was in a slew of hits. Her career, however, shifted considerably once her looks changed dramatically. Nikki's look has altered and she seems to have been botched as well. Since 2009, she has been forced to perform exclusively voiceover work. The doctor said that despite the fact that it seems like she had more treatment, he does not think she did, because she's certainly gone beyond with whatever work she's done. Number 11. Cardi B. Cardi B is all about the cash, and she's been known to say that she doesn't really care about music as much as she does about the money it's giving her. However, her money train came to a halt when she was forced to miss several tour dates while recovering from surgery. Her liposuction had caused difficulties and she was still healing from breast implants. She retorted to critics who branded her lazy for having the liposuction instead of working out, saying that being a performer is a 24-hour profession and she doesn't even have time to exercise. Apparently, the traveling was causing her body to swell and putting her at great danger of developing more health difficulties, and she chose to take a vacation and recuperate. Number 10. Meg Ryan. For many years, Meg Ryan was known as America's sweetheart. Her style began to shift about 2003 after several years in spotlight, in films such as When Harry Met Sally and Sleepless in Seattle. It wasn't only Dennis Quaid's divorce that caused her to be scrutinized by the media. All of this combined has significantly harmed her career and reputation as the girl next door. As a result of her cheeks moving when she smiles, one cosmetic surgeon recommended that she has fat transplanted or filler injected into them. As a result, it's extremely likely that she had rhinoplasty. Her lips have a lot of fullness to them as well. A facelift is a procedure that most radically modifies the structure of the face. She has far too much Botox in the forehead. So it's evident that they think Meg did a lot of effort. She eventually left the firm due to the media's attention of her appearance. Number 9. Melanie Griffith. Melanie Griffith had an illustrious career that culminated in her receiving an Academy Award for Best Actress in a Supporting Role for Working Girl in 1988. But things immediately changed when she began having face changes in 1995. According to Daily Mail sources, she had a facelift and some kind of injection in her lips. She didn't get many parts after. When asked whether her operations had hurt her career, she said no. In a 2012 interview, she said that the media attention had become so intense that she no longer wanted to face the public. Number 8. Michael Jackson. Of course, Michael Jackson's tragic death effectively ended his career, but he will be remembered as the king of pop. But prior to it, his image had begun to deteriorate owing to botched cosmetic surgery and a slew of media controversies. He allegedly had many nose jobs and skin bleaching procedures. Jackson, on the other hand, claims to have vitiligo, which explains why his skin has faded over time. However, many cosmetic surgeons believe that he had more than 2 nose procedures and that his lack of nasal tissue caused him to acquire nasal cripples. Number 7. Jamie Lee Curtis. Obviously, Jamie Lee Curtis has a fantastic future ahead of her, and she's so great that she won't stop performing until she wants to. Her career, however, suffered a momentary setback when she opted to undertake certain anti-aging operations. Curtis admits to undergoing many treatments, including lipo and Botox, in a 2002 interview. She, on the other hand, despite it all. According to her, the procedure she had for the removal of the under-eye bags had the most of an impact on the look of her face. She said she felt ashamed and had to remind herself that removing fat from one area causes it to return in a different one. She, on the other hand, stopped the operations and hasn't looked back since. Number 6. Cher. Cher, of course, couldn't harm her career even if she wanted. She's a legend. Her confidence suffered as a result of her botched breast implants, and her performances suffered for a period. Cher, on the other hand, has no regrets about her actions. She admitted to getting a facelift and even referred to herself as the plastic surgery poster girl. Number 5. Courtney Cox. She ultimately caved in to peer pressure and had filler and Botox done, but she hated the results. She stated she'd have little filler here and there, but she didn't understand they were all layered on top of one another, giving her an unattractive appearance. It was for this reason that she reverted to the more natural look. I've had to accept movement and avoid fillers. Number 4. Scott Carrot Top Thompson. Carrot Top has already appeared in the list of the worst celebrity cosmetic surgeries. His look has evolved significantly over time. According to one expert, Thompson looks to have had a brow lift as well as Botox injections. His freckles have vanished as a result of lip fillers and laser peels. It's also been said that he's used steroids and that they're to blame for his ripped physique, but he denies it. Carrot's career, particularly in Las Vegas, has been a huge success for him. However, others believe that if he hadn't changed his look, his career would still be flourishing. Number 3. Kylie Jenner. Her distinctive pout, obtained with the use of fillers, has made Kylie Jenner a fortune, but at one time she lamented how huge her lips had become. She sold lip kits so that others could try and copy her look. During an interview with Allure, Kylie acknowledged that her lips had become a little too wide. However, even though Kylie Jenner's cosmetic treatments may have catapulted her to new heights in the entertainment industry, they are all anybody can speak about anymore when discussing the celebrity. And she'll likely be permanently associated with cosmetic surgery and fillers. Number 2. Courtney Love. Courtney Love is most known as the band Hole's vocalist and as Kurt Cobain's widow. She does, however, have a reputation for drastically altering her appearance via cosmetic surgery. She began with a grunge punk appearance but gradually transitioned to a classic Hollywood look. Her nose job is the most obvious difference. Love has stated that she has undergone a considerable transformation since she became the face of grunge in the 1990s. However, she now regrets the procedure since it made her lips and nose look bad. Fans' perception of her have changed and they don't like how different she is now. Number 1. Donatella Versace. Donatella became famous after co-founding the high-end design house Versace with her brother Gianni, and her appearance has altered dramatically in the decades after she became a public figure. Most people think it's a bad thing. She's become unrecognizable over time, with her nose and lips being the most noticeable changes. It's reached to the point where Donatella has been on almost every list of the worst cosmetic surgeries ever. We may conclude that Donatella's reputation has taken a damage due of her changed looks, and she has not expressed remorse for any of her treatments. To put it mildly, it has eroded her public image and reputation.